Sup Flare Squad, welcome back to my channel and to another reaction. It's not your typical reaction though, because we're going to be checking out Boracity Magazine's video called South Korea Has a Scandal Problem, Suga's Controversy, and more. Now this video was released 5 days ago from when I am recording this, and there has been updates that Boracity Magazine has posted in their comment section that is pinned about 3 days ago. We all have an idea of what has been going on. I would like to give my thoughts and opinions about this, but prior to me doing that, let's watch the video first.
As an international BTS fan, I always refrain from giving my opinion about South Korea's laws regarding military service and exemptions. And I thought this was a nice and respectful act of the vast majority of the fandom. This was some kind of movement shared by international fans. We are not South Korean citizens, so it's respectful to let them debate this issue by themselves. But am I supposed to still keep my mouth shut when the respect and consideration are not given back? Why have international armies...
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. Oh, like, you know what's funny? I wanted to refrain from also giving my opinion because of this matter. Like, okay, I get it. Like, these are rules and laws in... laws in Korea. But yeah, wow. You just spoke my thoughts.
And shared by international fans. We are not South Korean citizens, so it's respectful to let them debate this issue by themselves. But am I supposed to still keep my mouth shut when the respect and consideration are not given back? Why have international armies created a movement of respect towards the South Korean opinion, yet the South Korean opinion does not even bother to recognize its own scandal culture problem?
Scandal culture problem. Part 1, the story.
Recently, Suga of BTS had some drinks, and instead of driving his car home, he rode a mini electric scooter like this, with a helmet. He traveled in the correct lane for 1/3 of a mile, but while approaching the entrance of his house, he fell after a sharp turn. A police officer approached him and administered a breath test. His blood alcohol content was at least 0.08%, which is above license revocation levels in South Korea. So his license was revoked and he received a fine. Suga shared a statement
I should just like end there, okay? All right, he did his thing. He went on to... Oh, there. Let her explain.
explaining what happened, and said that he didn't know that there was a rule that said that you cannot ride a scooter under the influence of alcohol, but he accepts the consequences. There was no damage and no person was harmed. For 7 days, the details were not shared by police, but the incident prompted a wave of news articles with...
Guys, it has been how long as well since this even came out? Like, why is it the police taking this long to even... Let me just not... Okay, sorry.
Rumor after rumor about the details of his fall, the exact percentage of alcohol level, the exact model of scooter, and even rumors about him having to leave BTS because of this damaging scandal. The media even reported rumors that said that Suga was found lying on the ground, suggesting that he was passed out drunk.
Bruh, that man got back up real quick, but he was passed out. Oh wow, that really... First of all, ooh, girl. She's probably gonna go over JTBC and like, yeah.
Incident as Suga was driving a scooter. Well, you cannot drive a mini scooter or even a regular scooter. You ride a scooter. International K-pop fans love this. Finally, a BTS related scandal to talk about. So they created the hashtag Suga.
This is just so embarrassing. Not for ARMYs, because I know who in their right mind would see this and be like, oh my god, ARMYs did this challenge. Because like, since when did we ever promote things that are very negative and that are bad influences? As soon as I saw this going around, I immediately knew these were people faking as ARMYs, as fans, and just jumping into this. And like, I bet you these photos are not even like theirs or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they just found it on Google or something. I don't even know, but regardless, it is not ARMYs that are promoting this challenge, this stupid challenge. And yeah, so they created the hashtag Sugar Challenge. Anyways.
Challenge.
Okay, go on,
sharing
go on.
pictures from Pinterest of people drinking and driving cars. And of course, the very professional South Korean media had a new headline.
Very
ARMYs
professional.
created an irresponsible challenge to support Suga. To make this believable, the media cut or blurred the profile pic.
Like, if you did research, if they left the usernames, you could go into the profiles and check out the profiles to see if they're actually ARMYs or fans. But of course, they removed it. You know what I mean? To make this believable, the media cut and blurred profile pictures and usernames, guys.
Pictures and the usernames, which clearly show that they are not fans of BTS. They are fans of other K-pop groups. Even with some minimal research, you can find videos of these BTS haters or
minimal research, guys. It only takes, I feel like the people though that really want to feed into their narration, the narrative, will not do their minimal research. They would just find whatever screenshot and just share it. That it feeds their own stories, their narrative. Saw this video going around of literally the other fandoms having this conversation to start this challenge against BTS and ARMYs. But anyways, yeah, posing as ARMYs, yeah.
Organizing this challenge with the intent to pose as ARMYs. As deranged as this sounds, this happens all the time.
Yes,
and I would have never thought of making a video about it. These hashtags are seen by K-pop stans and they end with K-pop stans. No one outside of the K-pop circle cares or even knows about it. But not this time. One article attributing the challenge to ARMYs became the #1 trending article on Naver, the Google of South Korea. Now you may ask yourself, why is such an irrelevant and fake hashtag news in South Korea? Why would South Korean media even go as far as to blur the profile pictures and usernames of the actual fandoms participating? What do they gain by painting this fake picture?
What do they gain? What do they gain?
It all goes back to the scandal culture in South Korea. The simple act of dating is a scandal. Getting tattoos can also be a scandal. And of course, falling from a scooter is also a scandal. But what I find the most interesting part of all of this is that I cannot seem to find a single step of at least recognizing the scandal problem South Korea has.
What the public wants when celebrities make a mistake is accountability.
Whenever something silly like this happens, South Korean K-pop creators always say, "Oh, you international fans just don't understand. Our society actually cares a lot about the dangers of scooters. It may not be a big deal for the rest of the world, but here it is."
That's funny, but in South Korea, there has been a lot of concerns regarding electric kickboards. There has been a lot of public outcry of we need to ban these altogether.
These celebrities are idolized by so many people and they have so much influence, and that's why the public just wants them to own their mistakes.
Okay, so let's see how much South Korea cares about the morality and ethics of celebrities violating traffic laws.
Drop the
Daesung of
tea
Big
in
Bang
proof.
was in court for vehicular manslaughter in 2011. An intoxicated motorcyclist crashed into a street lamp. Daesung was not intoxicated, but because he was speeding and driving recklessly, he ran over the motorcyclist and later crashed into a taxi in front of him. In this case, the celebrity was driving an actual car recklessly. There was actual people involved, and there was actual property damage, but the scandal passed. People forgot about it, and the following years, his group won Artist of the Year multiple times. The South Korean public was also appalled by Justin Bieber's arrest after driving under the influence of marijuana and Xanax, but they quickly forgot about it too, and Justin Bieber stayed as one of the most listened to international artists in South Korea to this day. The South Korean actress Kim Se-ron was not only caught driving under the influence, but she also damaged lampposts, guardrails, and crashed into an electric transformer, cutting the electricity of 57 cafes.
flee the
She
scene.
got one fine, and later was the star of a music video and appeared on a Netflix series. A police officer was caught driving an electric
I heard about
kickboard
this.
so drunk that he collapsed and he had to be taken to the hospital, but he also got a fine. These are traffic law cases with people involved and property damage, and they are treated as nothing but trendy scandals.
It's really not looking good. It does not look good.
It's not looking good. When I said it's not looking good, I never meant legal-wise. I meant reputation-wise. Yoongi and ultimately BTS, because he's a part of BTS. The reputation resulting from all of this is not looking good. Not looking good in the K-public space's eye, because reputation is very important for celebrities. The reputation Resulting from all this is not looking good.
Suga chose not to drive
I had to pause. I'm sorry. Proceed.
his car while intoxicated, but because he fell from his scooter, drive his car.
Patient resulting from all this is not looking good.
Suga chose not to drive his car while intoxicated, but because he fell from his scooter, his quote-unquote scandal is as big or even bigger than Daesung's deadly accident at this point. So I'm sorry if I don't believe when Korean accounts say that this is a big deal in South Korea, because South Korea takes drunk scooter riding very seriously. No, this is not the result of society's heartfelt care for traffic laws. This is the result of the constant desperation to make anything and everything a scandal. South Korean K-pop stans love consuming and feeding any kind of rumors. They love making everything a scandal, but they don't truly care. It's not the action they are outraged about. It's the scandal culture they want to participate in. It's like a game. And in a game, demanding seriousness, proper research, and professionalism is kind of pointless.
Jeez, can you... Oh, yeah.
When I made my video about the Min Hee-jin and Hive conflict, I saw
smear
some people who are
campaign.
not from South Korea say the same thing. This is not a big of a deal. Let them talk. Nothing will happen to BTS. And that is 100% true. Of course, Suga will stay in BTS. Of course, BTS will have a successful comeback. Of course, people will forget about this in a couple of weeks. Of course, the rage is performative. But when will it stop? We can all see that these headlines are nothing but rage bait.
Yeah,
But why do BTS
rage
have to even
bait.
go through that? Why did the police transform a one-day scooter investigation into a full-week drunk driving investigation?
It hasn't even, it's not like a full week, it's been weeks, guys. It's been weeks since this has happened.
Allowing the media to make 1,400 articles full of rumors and lies. Why is this so normalized? And I, as an international fan, am not supposed to say anything. Even now, I see ARMYs saying please and thank you when demanding a retraction and proper
research, guys, and stop believing false information and news just because it fits your narrative and just because you have so much fun literally putting someone down.
ARMYs have asked me to make a video not calling out the media, but exposing the truth instead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm tired of that. We all know the truth, and they know the truth. But the truth is boring.
Right.
The truth won't give them those juicy headlines. We're all aware that the situation is silly, and we're all aware that the headlines are silly. But the normalization of bullying and smear campaigns in South Korea have turned out to be deadly.
Oh my
Only
gosh,
months
you know how deadly they are. Okay. We've heard especially about, okay, I'm gonna continue this. Let's listen to this
ago,
first.
Parasite actor Lee Sung-kyun committed suicide
Oh my
after
God.
2 months full of sensationalist coverage of a police investigation that claimed that he possibly consumed recreational drugs. Parasite director Bong Joon-ho led a protest demanding the police and the media to reflect on their sensationalist methods. These were 50 articles a day for 2 entire months. But here we are, months after, seeing the police take a full week to investigate details like the model of Suga's scooter, while the media writes 200 articles a day. A full week of 1,400 articles of speculation.
Oh my god, it's ridiculously true too, because literally my feed is just filled with this, but with different like juicy headliners and so like dramatic and then smear campaigns. I don't even know how they do not see this as a problem, especially with many celebrities and artists, like the things that happen to them after. And like a lot of them has actually come out as well, like Tableau from Epic High, who has literally had a huge smear campaign thrown onto him that almost destroyed his career. I mean, it destroyed his life, and until now it's very like he's still recovering from it. I don't know if he still is recovering from it mentally, but I know he had gone through a lot because of it. And it's like false reports, and just no one ever believes you or believes the truth. They like the drama, they like the negativity, they don't care about the truth. And I don't see how people don't see that as a problem and love to jump on this bandwagon to smear someone and to ruin someone because they have fun with it. How is that not a problem? It's so scary.
Manipulations and lies. Here we are, months after, seeing the media intentionally manipulate facts.
Yes,
and
intentionally
speculate the world.
manipulate, you guys. A non-verified, unconfirmed, fake security cam video. Like, they don't care if that's the truth. So how much of these things do they report to say, like, this is what we found, this is what it's like? They didn't even confirm if it was true. They don't care if it ruins the other person or the people. Even after then, they still try to manipulate it to make it seem like they're not in the wrong and the people that they're harassing is in the wrong.
Forced once again. Of course, these too shall pass.
Yes.
BTS has gone through way worse smear campaigns, and the support of family, fans, and each other has
Oh my
only
gosh, guys, this is another crazy thing too. You know how I say, like, they believe these journalists and the news and the outlets in South Korea. I visit Korea pretty often, at least once or twice a year. And when this thing was going on with HYBE, my friends who live in Korea honestly believed that HYBE was a cult. There was no facts behind it, there was no proof behind it, but because the media was saying it, they believed it. That's how insane it was. And then, like, even if the truth comes out, I don't know what it is now. I would have to visit Korea again because sometimes things don't get through to the international side, like whatever they believe, we don't hear too much about it on the side. I just listened to what my friend said and I was like, the truth is gonna come out. They're gonna know. Obviously, things came out to light. This woman and her shaman. Anyways, yeah, that's how scary it is, though, you guys. These people actually truly believe this information without no proof.
made them stronger. But international fan or not, I cannot stay here pretending that making every silly thing a scandal is normal. I'm tired of the "you guys just don't understand our society." No, you don't understand that your scandal culture is deranged. South Korean and international K-pop stans are deranged because the media's headlines are deranged. And this same scandal culture is the one that allows retractions and the deleting of articles so normalized.
Oh my
With
gosh.
Suga's case, there are already closed comment sections, videos unavailable for the international public, and deleted articles. But they don't matter.
Yeah, they don't.
They are just another part of the game. The idea of a scandal was successfully planted and shared hundreds of thousands of times. In my opinion, this was not a mistake or lack of research. These and many other defaming articles are intentional. Not even the release of the real CCTV footage is enough for the media to issue retractions or apologies.
Isn't that crazy, you guys? Like, that's insane.
Because
Oh
they
my
are still,
gosh.
quote, verifying the matter. South Korean media knows the truth and they don't care.
I thought it was cultural differences. I gave you guys the benefit of the doubt. I was like, oh, maybe electric scooters are different in Korea. You guys were acting like he was going 50 miles an hour, going under cars, going over trucks and everything. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but I could not give a about a little man on a scooter. The way this was blown out of proportion, I hate y'all.
He did not fall because he was driving too fast. He fell because of the sharp turn. These smear campaigns need to stop. And all these challenges popping out of nowhere that we did not create,
Yeah,
you need
who
to
falls
stop.
for
I
that?
can laugh
we
and
did
say
it.
all of this
Crazy.
over falling from a scooter, but it's not just that really. They are making this scooter thing a big deal because this is the worst they can find on BTS. South Korean media has broken into their
Oh my
building
god,
with no
yes. Guys, I do remember this. JTBC literally broke into HYBE. I cannot believe they tried to they broke into the building. And it was just funny. Like, we just saw videos of their trophies, of BTS's trophies. Anyways, but that's crazy. Oh my god.
entry pass, and they have found nothing. That nothing has been shared on national television. They claim to have found proof that the BTS members were having trouble with their label
Yeah.
and were planning to
And we're planning to sue them, guys. And people believed it. That was so funny.
sue them.
Here we are, years later.
JTBC's newsroom aired this footage on TV and then removed the pictures they got secretly before releasing the news replay online. You can still see the comment of JTBC admitting to their lie on their YouTube video's comment section. This was the best they could find, So of course they're going to speculate, exaggerate, and exploit
Exaggerate.
this quote-unquote content as much as possible and create all kinds of speculations. Now that Suga's real CCTV footage was revealed, the media is still demanding him to pose for a photo line in front of a police station, like other celebrities accused of crimes do. The media is basically admitting publicly that what they want is the shot. This shot means social punishment, because the image of a celebrity standing in the photo line in front of a prosecutor's office is enough presumption of guilt for the public. Suga needs to give this shot to them as a form of apology, or else. Reporter Choi Yi-Yef.
Guys, tomorrow, as of recording this, or I think basically, yeah, in Korea, Suga is gonna go into the police office to answer some questions. The thing is, there won't be a photo line, but we know 100% that photographers and journalists and reporters and all that will be there. And they are trying to get the shot, as she had mentioned. Please, please, if you guys do see the photo anywhere, please do not reshare it. Don't spread it even more, because even though we would like to avoid capturing any photos, that's like the photo they want. And I'm sure they're gonna somehow get it, and they're gonna post it everywhere online. And the best we can do is just to help out, to just not share it. Okay, so
reported. Suga should not be thought of as a guillotine who must avoid the photo line in front of the police station. If a person avoids or ostracizes reporters, as in the previous case of singer Kim Ho-jun, it is highly likely that doubts will be raised about the sincerity of the person's reflection. Suga must think about how to appease those who are disappointed and angry at his mistakes. But they can only wish to find a real scandal on BTS. Why focus on the real crimes of celebrities when a fake BTS-related hashtag got them hundreds of thousands of impressions? Why be outraged about the celebrities trafficking women when Suga of BTS fell from his mini scooter? And again, I would have ignored these silly articles like I mostly do. I really did not plan to make a video clarifying anything or asking for an apology from the media, because sadly, this happens all the time, and they do it on purpose. But I am tired of the public's lack of awareness. I'm tired that even the protests of South Korea's most beloved director are ignored. I'm tired of the South Korean K-pop content creators and online accounts trying to silence and shame the international opinion because their word is apparently the only valid one. And no, I'm not from a privileged country giving my opinion on another country's freedom of speech. I'm from a small-minded country with a very similar type of yellow press and scandal culture. But I'm glad that at least the younger generation is aware of these tactics and able to call out our country's press. As a fan of BTS, I know that there are topics related to their country's laws and traditions that are not my place to comment on or make videos about. But I believe I can still advocate for the mental peace of a group of artists who did nothing but proudly share their culture to the world.
Dream.
Wow, good job, Boracity Magazine. That was well done. Just like a lot of your videos are very well done, if not all. So thank you so much for creating this. For people who would like to know a little bit more of what's going on. Okay, yes, before I forget though, we're gonna read the updates that Boracity Magazine had posted. So, updates from 3 days ago. JTBC issued a 20-second retraction on air clarifying that the video they showed was not the correct one. The news anchor said they are sorry for the confusion. Okay, Jang Won-sam, former baseball player and current sports commentator, had his license suspended and is being investigated by the police after colliding his car while drunk. He did not receive a fine. Only a few articles were released by the media, and there is no demand by K-netizens or K-media for a police photo lineup for him to quit his baseball show. Number 3, the Korea Communication Standards Commission will swiftly review JTBC for exclusively reporting on the erroneous security camera footage. Okay. But yeah, just wanted to bring some more awareness, go ahead and check out Boracity Magazine's videos. They're always amazing, and I just wanted to just chat a little bit about it as well. Feel free to comment down below in the comment section. I am just, obviously a lot of us are very frustrated about this whole situation, and it's just like the first thing obviously we think about is Yoongi's mental health. Sure, this may pass, right? But I'm sure, I hope it's not, but I just hope it's not damaging his mental health, because like they have gone through so much, you guys, and it's like this is the least of our concern, not least of our concern. It's just like this shouldn't even be a thing, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this with me, and I will catch you guys next time.